Knoxville, located in eastern Tennessee in the Appalachian foothills, is surrounded by stunning scenery and has a rich and colorful past that is evident in its central streets. Knoxville has developed into a diversified and contemporary city since James White's time. Travelers can easily explore the numerous local museums or venture into the nearby mountains in addition to indulging in delectable southern cuisine. Travelers of all stripes, including families, foodies, and couples, should visit Knoxville. Discover a variety of affordable and kid-friendly activities in Knoxville. Couples can take in a bustling downtown scene at dusk, which includes the incredible Tennessee Theater. 12. Old City. The Old City, a historic section in Knoxville, is one of the most fascinating areas to explore on foot. Throughout the day, you can stroll past stunning buildings to gain a glimpse of the city's rich history and varied culture, particularly near the intersection of Central Street and Jackson Avenue. The Old City comes alive at night, with a superb live music scene, pubs, and an impressive array of locally owned restaurants replacing the quaint cafes and art galleries. 11. House Mountain State Natural Area. The distance between residents and visitors to go hiking and spend time in nature is only 10 minutes from Knoxville's downtown. With Knox County's tallest mountain at its center, the natural area is home to numerous trails, some of which lead to breathtaking vistas that will make you feel as though you are miles away from civilization. You can easily explore the park thanks to the connections made at different locations along the three main routes. The good news is that House Mountain, named for its two summits that resemble roofs, is accessible all year round. Summertime pathways offer plenty of shelter, and wintertime wildflower blooms enhance the allure of the stunning scenery. 10. Sunsphere. In 1982, when Knoxville held the World's Fair, a lavish geodesic sphere was built. The Golden Orb, which lies atop a tower and 266 feet above the Earth, is called the Sunsphere. Almost 40 years later, the Sunsphere is still a popular attraction despite only one other fair development remaining. Climb up into the sphere for 360-degree views of the massive Smoky Mountains, the University of Tennessee, Knoxville Cityscape, and World's Fair Park, mentioned below. The Sunsphere is a fantastic attraction for individuals on a budget because it is free to enter and is open daily from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 9. James White Fort. James White was granted 1,000 acres of property as compensation for his services during the Revolutionary War. Subsequently, he set out on a quest to locate the location that would ultimately serve as the capital of both the Southwest Territory and Knoxville. In 1786, the two-story James White Fort was constructed. It was rebuilt in downtown Knoxville and is again open to visitors over 2 centuries later. You may now tour the historic structure and learn about cooking, spinning, and blacksmithing to get a taste of frontier life. There are also exhibits describing Knoxville's history all throughout the fort. Lastly, the James White Fort offers a range of ghost tours in addition to an open house throughout the Christmas season. 8. East Tennessee History Center. The East Tennessee History Center vividly recreates historical events while showcasing the region's rich past. You can travel back 3 centuries to Tennessee's founding years and learn about the major events that shaped the volunteer state by exploring the variety of exhibits and programs. The excellence of the displays in the History Center has earned it multiple honors. The East Tennessee History Center does a fantastic job of keeping the exhibits kid-friendly despite having a complicated past. Immersion in the 300 years of history is made so much simpler when everyone is involved. Visit to experience the East Tennessee History Fair if you've arrived in August. 7. Neyland Stadium. The University of Tennessee is located in Knoxville, and every fall Saturday, throngs of fans descend on Neyland Stadium to support their favorite Tennessee Volunteers. Seating up to 102,000 people, the stadium is among the largest in the U.S. Neyland Stadium, a college football icon, bears the name of legendary coach Robert Neyland, whose statue is erected near the west entrance. Attending a game is one of the best sporting events ever. To witness the boats tailgating down the Tennessee River, however, get there early. It would be a shame to miss the enormous arena if you hadn't visited during football season. Neyland Stadium offers guided tours that let guests to see the West Club, Media Center, and locker rooms. 6. Zoo Knoxville. With more than 900 different species of animals from all over the world, Zoo Knoxville is a fantastic place to spend a day with the family. More red pandas have given birth at the zoo than at any other place in the world, more than 100. Since then, the zoo has won accolades for its efforts to save exotic animals like the resident Komodo dragons and pandas. Taking the zoo chew train is a fantastic way to explore the different habitats, particularly if you are traveling with little children. Explore the many cages to get up close and personal with the animals. You can even get on a camel and feed the enormous giraffes. In addition, the zoo provides a variety of nature activities that provide engaging educational opportunities. 5. Knoxville Museum of Art. Knoxville Museum of Art focuses on exceptional local talent, honoring the art of East Tennessee and the artists that create it. The artists who have called Knoxville and Eastern Tennessee home are highlighted in the selection of both temporary and permanent shows. You will be drawn in by the museum complex's facade, which is covered with Tennessee marble, even before you reach the hallways. A new installation named The Cycle of Life is on show among pieces from the 20th century to the present in the museum's permanent exhibitions. The massive glass exhibit is the biggest of its sort anywhere on the planet. Temporary exhibits are taken from private collections so that each time you visit, you see something new. Stay for Alive after 5 to enjoy local cuisine and live music while exploring the museum. 4. Tennessee Theater. When the famous Tennessee Theater first opened in 1928, the locals embraced it right away. A stunning example of Spanish Moorish architecture, it has an elaborate interior with elaborate check chandeliers, a traditional terrazzo floor, and exquisite draperies in addition to its lovely facade. Later, the theater was designated as Tennessee's official state theater and placed on the National Register of Historic Places. 3. World's Fair Park. The 1982 World's Fair took place at the former Knoxville Fairgrounds. Ever since, the area has been referred to as World's Fair Park, and it remains an amazing spot to take your significant other or spend the day with your family. The Tennessee Amphitheater and the Sunsphere, two buildings from the renowned fair, are still present in the public park. Admire the breathtaking views of the roaring Tennessee River and the neighboring Great Smoky Mountains from the Sunsphere observation platform. From there, you may take a stroll along the easily accessible paths that pass past stunning artificial lakes and bubbling streams. Many large lawns feature a range of theater productions and musical performances in addition to the Tennessee Amphitheater. 2. iJams Nature Center. Knoxville locals have been exploring the expansive animal sanctuary for more than a century. Harry iJams designed the center with the intention of creating a bird haven. It has evolved and expanded over time to become a comprehensive reserve with an environmental education center. You can explore the vast iJams Nature Center via a network of trails and boardwalks that highlight the stunning nature just 3 miles outside of Knoxville's downtown. Start at the Visitor Center, where you can make a schedule and obtain a map. You can take a canoe or stand-up paddleboard out onto Meads Quarry Lake in addition to the 10 miles of walking trails. Alternatively, ascend the steep cliff at one of Knoxville's rare natural rock climbing locations. 1. Market Square. The area of Knoxville that would eventually become the town's center of culture opened in the 1860s. Market Square is a charming outdoor plaza dotted with eateries, coffee shops, upscale stores, and pubs. The square exudes a spirit of celebration and draws a lot of locals as well as tourists. Market Square is home to a range of activities, including live Shakespeare performances and movie screenings. The Market Square Farmers Market is a major draw in the square and a driving force behind the Nourish Knoxville initiative. A mutually beneficial relationship between farmers, artists, and the Knoxville community is fostered in part by the market. You can peruse the numerous booths offering handcrafted goods, baked goods, and seasonal produce here. Each item or dish is immediately linked to the vendor.